all about factoring polynomials with common monomial factors. So the question is, what is factoring and what are polynomials? When we say factoring, it is the process by which we tend to break down expressions, whether it is algebraically or mathematically. We tend to break them down so those broken down expressions, when multiplied together, it comes back to the original expressions. So those expressions that we get from breaking down, so those are what we call factors. So let us consider the value of 6. So we will think two numbers that when we multiply together, it comes back to the answer 6. So one of these examples are 1 and 6 because 1 times 6, the answer is 6. Another example is 2 and 3. We all know that 2 times 3, the answer is 6. Now, 1 and 6, 2 and 3, these are what we call factors. So now, what is polynomials? So polynomials are algebraic expressions that can be based on terms. The terms that we follow depends on the numbers of terms. Example of these are 1 term, 2 term, 3 terms, or 4 or more terms. And these terms has its own specific names. So if we are talking about 1 term, this is what we call monomial. And if we have 2 terms, this is what we call binomial. However, if we have 3 terms, this is what we call trinomial. If we are talking of 4 or more terms, this is what we call multinomial. Now, the question is, how do we know that this is 1 term, 2 term, 3 terms, or 4 or more terms? Terms are being divided into plus or minus sign. For example, let us consider the expression 3x. So since there is no plus or minus sign, it is composed of 1 term, and this is a monomial. However, if we have expressions like 3x plus 7y, these are what we call 2 terms because it is being divided by the plus sign. So this is our first term and this is our second term. And we call this one as binomial. How about if we have like this one? Since it is divided by the plus sign and it is composed of 3 terms, the x squared, y squared, and c squared, we call this one as trinomial. Please get your paper and pen and answer the following. Classify each polynomial based on the number of terms. Identify if it is monomial, binomial, trinomial, or multinomial. Let us all read our objectives. Find the greatest common factor or GCF by listing or prime factorization. Factor polynomials completely with common monomial factor. And use distributive property to factor polynomials. I will teach you the three easiest way on how to factor polynomials. Just remember the word. First, GCF. Second, divide. Third, combine. So for example, we have 6x minus 12. So we will find the factors of 6x minus 12. The first thing we are going to do is the step 1. What is our step 1? Yes, find the GCF. So we will find the GCF of 6 and 12. The first thing we're going to do is to think the multiples of each number. So first is in number 6. What are the multiples of 6? Very good. That is 1, 2, 3, and 6. How about number 12? Very good. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, and 12. Now, what are the factors of 6 and 12? Yes, we have 1, 2, 3, 6. But we are looking for the greatest common factor. Now, what is the greatest common factor of 6 and 12? Yes, exactly. That is 6. The GCF of 6 and 12 is 6. So that is our step 1. Let's proceed to our step 2. What is our step 2? Yes, very good. Divide. Divide each term in the polynomials to its GCF. By the way, what is our GCF? Yes, that is 6. So we will divide 6x minus 12 into 6. 6x divided by 6, that is 1x, or simply write x. Next, negative 12 divided by 6. What is the answer? Yes, very good. The answer is negative 2. So the answer in our step 2 is x minus 2. Our step 3. Yes, very good. Combine. Combine step 1 and step 2 as product. So we have 6 as our GCF times x minus 2. So the factor of 6x minus 12 is 6 to the quantity of x minus 2. So let us proceed to our next example. How about if we have 3x cubed minus 9x squared? The first thing we're going to do is to find step 1. What is our step 1? Yes, find the GCF. So we will find the GCF of 3 and 9. So the multiples of 3 are 1, 3, 1 and 3. How about 9? Yes, we have 1, 3, and 9. So the common factors of 3 and 9 are 1 and 3. But the greatest common factor is 3. As you can see, we have two variables. So since we have two variables, we will get the variable with the smallest degree, and that is x squared. So our GCF now is 3x squared. Let us proceed to our step 2. By the way, what is our step 2? Yes, divide. So divide each term to our GCF. So we have 3x cubed minus 9x squared divided by 3x squared. 3x cubed divided by 3x squared. The answer is x. Negative 9x squared divided by 3x squared. The answer is negative 3. Let us proceed to our step 3. What is our step 3? Yes, very good. Combine. Combine the answer of step 1 and step 2. So we have 3x squared to the quantity of x minus 3. So our answer now, or the factor of 3x cubed minus 9x squared, is 3x squared to the quantity of x minus 3. Let us proceed to another example. How about if we have 4x squared minus 12x? First thing we're going to do is to find the GCF. So we will find the GCF of 4 and 12. The multiples of 4 are 1, 2, and 4. The multiples of 12 are 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, and 12. Now, what is the common factor? The common factor of 4 and 12 are 1, 2, and 4. But what is the greatest common factor? Yes, very good. That is 4. Since we have two variables, the x squared and x, we will get the variable with the smallest degree, and that is x. So our GCF now is 4x. Let us proceed to our step 2. What is our step 2? Yes, divide. Divide the terms in our GCF, or greatest common factor. So we have 4x squared minus 12x divided by 4x. 4x squared divided by 4x, the answer is x. Negative 12x divided by 4x, the answer is negative 3. Let us proceed now to our step 3. What is our step 3? Very good. So that is combine. Combine the answer of step 1 and step 2. So we have 4x to the quantity of x minus 3. So our factor now for 4x squared minus 12x is 4x to the quantity of x minus 3. I hope you've learned a lot today. See you again in our next video. Once again, this is Teacher Marie, your Math Amazing subject teacher.